Today, I will present an overview of Mexico's Free Trade Agreements, or FTA. We will look at their chronology, the levels of economic integration, and the main effects of these agreements on Mexico's economy and society. Mexico's journey in free trade. Agreements began in the early 1990s, with one of the most important milestones in its economic history, the North American Free Trade Agreement, or NAFTA, which entered into force on January 1, 1994. From that point, Mexico became one of the countries with the largest network of trade agreements worldwide. Let us quickly review some of the main milestones. After NAFTA, Mexico signed an agreement with the European Union in 2000, expanding trade to European markets. That same year, Mexico also signed an FTA with Israel. In 2001, it entered into force with the European Free Trade Association, including Switzerland and Norway. Later, in 2012, an agreement with Peru deepened ties with Latin America. In 2018, Mexico joined the Comprehensive and Progressive Agreement for Trans-Pacific Partnership, or CPT, giving it access to Asian and Pacific economies. In 2020, NAFTA was replaced by the United States-Mexico-Canada Agreement, or USMCA, known in Mexico as TMEC, which introduced modern provisions on digital trade, labor, and the environment. To understand these treaties, we need to look at the levels of economic integration. The first level is a preferential trade agreement, which only reduces some tariffs. The second is a free trade area, which eliminates most tariffs among members, but allows each to keep its own tariffs toward non-members. The third is a customs union, with a common external tariff. The fourth is a common market, where not only goods, but also services, capital, and labor move freely. The fifth level is an economic union, where policies and institutions are shared. Finally, a political union implies full integration. Mexico's treaties mostly belong to the second level. Free trade areas, although some agreements, like USMCA, contain elements that resemble deeper integration. These agreements have brought several important effects. First, they boosted Mexican exports, especially manufacturing, by opening markets in North America, Europe, and Asia. For instance, the automotive industry became one of Mexico's strongest export sectors. Second, FTAs attracted foreign direct investment, since companies wanted to use Mexico as a production hub, with privileged access to other markets. This contributed to Mexico's role in global supply chains. In conclusion, Mexico's free trade agreements transformed the country's economy, integrating it into global markets and boosting competitiveness. But to ensure fair benefits, these treaties must be complemented with national policies that support workers, farmers, and small businesses. FTAs are powerful tools, but they must work hand in hand with domestic development strategies.